All right, out here, another sunny day in Alaska. Beautiful, beautiful weather I get to throw in. Videos might be looking a little repetitive right now. What with just throwing weights and hammers, it seems like, but weights, hammers, and stones, that's 6 of the 9 events. So you gotta be on point with those if you expect to do well in the overall placings. Still getting in some height events. I don't train those super hard often. I just train them, sprinkle them in here and there throughout the week. Sometimes it's just on a whim because I can do that right outside in front of the house, so I don't film anything. So, but if, like I said, if you're gonna do well in the games, you got to be good at 6 events, and then good enough at the other ones. I wish I could say I was better at WOB. I feel like I got the strength for it. I don't know. Don't have the power. Don't have the twitchiness to be real good at it. And sheep's one of those things, man. It's so finicky for me. But just gonna be out here, embracing this sunshine again. Gonna get some more weights and some more hammers, and keep pushing those numbers up. Enjoy. Right, a couple of good throws on the board already. A couple new cues, or not new cues, but just really intense focus on specific ones. Being patient, sitting straight down, even out of the back in the cast. Just as I start to come forward out of the backswing, just kind of try to sit my butt straight down. Be a little bit more patient. Let that weight come around, so that I'm not eating up so much of the trig at the beginning. And then likewise, as I land out of the cast, trying to load up the hips again and then drive forward. On the last one, I tried to control that orbit to be a little steeper, so that I could take advantage of some of that lift that I was getting, and it worked out. 2 consecutive throws over 41 feet. I think the cone's about 41 feet, so right around 41 feet. Great training throws, great practice throws. So keep going with it. Take about 3 more throws, 4 more throws, depending on how good they're feeling towards the end with the heavy, and then I'm going to move right into the light, full throws on that. So I like it, dig it. All right, quick little break between throwing the weights and throwing the hammers. I liked what I was doing out there with the weights. Very productive, very good practice. Took more reps with the heavy than what I did with the light, and that's going to shift probably next week to where I'll be doing only like 3 or 4 reps with the heavy, as long as they feel good, and then try to get, 8 to 12 reps with the lightweight. Again, gotta go based on how the body's feeling, but feeling pretty good today, despite the fact that the last couple of days I've been feeling like a bag of horses' asses, and just real sore and stiff from my toes to my neck. This long summer season of throwing and rugby is catching up, but it's winding down now, so gotta really push through and grind to the end. So gonna get out here, gonna take kind of same concept. I'm gonna take most of my throws with the heavy, and then probably only 3 throws with the light hammer. Things I need to focus on with the hammer that I after last practice kind of realized and noticed late in the practice is getting that first wind set. For me, and I think for a lot of you as well, that first wind sets the tempo for how the whole throw is gonna go. You build your throws from the beginning to the end, and at least to have that good, solid, consistent throw, and not the other way around. So I wasn't casting up high like I know that I need to do for my technique and for my height and for my proportions and everything. That initial cast has to come up and get high, and then set back far to the right, and then from there I can really start adding the speed and power into it. So that's going to be the focus today, and we're going to see what I can push them out to. I don't really like to accept anything less than 100 feet in training on the heavy hammer, and then nothing less than 120 on the light, but we'll see where it is today. It's secondary to my weight throw, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. And then after that, I'm going to push off to the gym for a little body restoration stuff. Nothing, not going to lift any heavy weights, just going to restore the body a little bit and set myself up for this whole week of training. I'll lift heavier tomorrow and through midweek, and then also throw some in there as well. And then by the end of the week, really turn on the throwing, more intensity with the throwing than with the lifting. So enjoy this last little bit of practice. Any questions or comments or concerns, whatever, hit me up.